Focus. Good morning, good evening, afternoon, good night, everyone in between. That's the podcast intro. I need to change that. If you are new here, hey, my name is Stuart. Like, comment, subscribe if you want. If you're new here, or if you're not new here, please like, comment, stay subscribed. Today is 9 and 10 for the 75 hard, double digits. It's a physical and wellness and mental health challenge I'm taking for myself, cutting out vices, discipline myself, and have a better overlook on what I want and being able to hold myself accountable and not fall down a mental health spiral. Please let me know if these BTS videos aren't helping you don't like them. Let me know in the comments. They're more or less word blurbs for me, what I'm doing on a daily basis and reflecting in the moment. It's waffling because half the time it doesn't make sense, or people will say you're using that word wrong, facetious, and it could mean something completely different. I'm like, damn it, but this arm's already tired. But like, how many videos do I have right now filmed, like set up properly, proper videos for YouTube that look great and they never go out because the idea of editing is draining, daunting and draining, because I really don't like looking at myself. And I did consider giving myself to an editor, but I'm so overbearing and so critical that I would literally be sitting with them, hand on their hand, as they're clicking the mouse and editing. It's just a case, I need to get more comfortable with seeing myself as I edit the longer videos, not just the small ones. I might get into that into therapy actually, but let's be real. Day 9 and 10, everything was kind of a nothing day. No major breakthroughs, no fireworks, no big moments of wow. We're thinking that in like a new reflective headspace. It was just one of those days where you just kept moving forward, and honestly, that's the part that, vertigo, that no one talks about, where you have those moments, because like we have the cinematic movie montages where they fail, succeed, and go again, but like this is the in-between days, and maybe that's why I kept going back to Diary of a CEO this week with Stephen Bartlett and Paul Brunson. And don't judge the title, it's Women Should Lower Their Standards, but it's a phenomenal interview. It's not what it sounds like. Well, it's about not settling. It's about and in relationships, they focus romantic, but it could be familial or friendships. And for so long, I didn't have expectations of what I need from others, and I didn't put stuff onto them, and that made me so devoid in relationships of what a connection is actually meant to be. And I thought I was self-sufficient and disciplined in how I went my life to go. And looking back on it, I distanced so many people away, pushed them away, because I wasn't participating in the relationships and I was just observing. I was very detached, isolating myself. And just that interview, listening to it over and over again, it made me realize I need to turn sight, that we need to have some expectations, and that we do need I'm still working through a gentle reminder. Honestly, this book has punched me in the soul in the best way. Like, there are certain passages that I keep rereading and let them sit. And it's funny because the podcast is all about expectations, about what we're meant to have in true strong relationships. The book is about letting go of people in your life. What line was it? A funny thing happened on set yesterday. We all went for lunch, and we were in line for food. So I was going to get my lunch, go into a corner, kind of decompress. And the people I was talking to in the line were asking me, like, "Sir, why are you holding this?" And I went straight for demoralizing myself. I was like, "Oh, so people think I'm cultured. I don't actually read it. I just take pictures on my Instagram with it." Oh, sorry. It was just there for the clout, but yeah, self-deprecation humor. But it made me think, how often do we wear things, carry things, or say things just to be perceived in a certain way? And I'm such a bad liar, you know, trying to bolster myself up to make people more impressed with me. But like the journey, like the book, it's for me, not for the optics, for the screen, for the gram. And that's why I stopped filming myself at the lake, because that was becoming my space. It wasn't meant to just be put up on social media being the Irish guy at the lake anymore. But I don't want to lose that title, so if I need to start doing that again, I will. Today was rough, energy-wise. I never realised like how much socialising I did with the crew and the cast. You know, I even had to say to like one of the other cast members, or sorry, not today, the shoot days was draining. And I'd say to one of the members, sorry for keep on, you know, like leaving, going off by myself, just decompressing. And then afterwards, when I got home, I went into a doom spiral, just scrolling. Like, if you ever close an app and just open it 2 seconds later, that was me, like until 4 a.m. after the shoot. So the sleep is still an issue. Workouts are going well, pushing through them, strength's coming back, but not as fast as I'd like to. But I'm focusing on patience, staying solid, adding in more core and cardio. And I know, you know, there's this whole thing about doing cardio before lifting. That's my plan, and I'm making it work. Whatever your journey looks like, own it. On top of that, I deep cleaned the house again, because somehow even after a week, things were falling apart. And it's funny because discipline is not about one and done thing, but it's about calibration, and it applies to everything: fitness, relationships, mental health, creativity. Sorry, I've been diving into monologues and content creation. Sometimes I forget, you know, I make things just for the love of it and not for the trends, for the clicks. And it really feeds into that spark in us. And that was the reminder that I need to stay to show up, even if it's not exciting, even if no one's watching, because the growth isn't going to be linear, and sometimes it's just about getting through it. How are we keeping?
I'd say there's a lot came and grit.
I need to rest. I can't believe I kept on filming earlier. Like, in this career, I would have definitely like hit that camera. But yeah, there's nothing flashy. This is just day 10. That was my day 10, 9 and 10. Just coming in for like the work and the relationships and taking everything as though your life depends on it, because honestly it does. So we're on day 11 now, and we're going for a hike. Okay, so sorry, day 11, I need to take a breather. What are we going for? I feel stagnant today, stuck, uninspired, and holding ourselves back. That's how I'm feeling right now today. There's just been a shift in perspective, like small action in a different environment, and I need to get out of the house. I have to say the 75 Hard challenge has woken up a lot of reflection, and forced myself to ask myself, why am I doing any of this? Am I progressing, or just moving in circles? And what small improvements am I neglecting? And there's so many small comfort zones that is making me not show up properly, and I'm standing at the edge of my progress, but I've got my foot on the freaking brake. Sorry. I know self-awareness is like the first step to change. I need to reset the narrative in my mind, and that's what I've done today. Like today, singing, I wasn't happy with my class today. I just feel like my progress is plateauing, and I know I'm still developing part of me. I just wish I was so much further on. And I understand completely it's my fault, because I'm not doing like daily exercises or just warm-ups. And I know it's like trusting the process, but like I'm not doing everything I can. Being really intentional and present, and I need to face it, to this growth. I mean, like, being creative, you know, stress reductions, just having like the sense of confidence, feeling happier and connected with my body, and engaging in creativity. Like that can be singing, writing, dancing, anything. Just tapping into like the process and how we can like see life in ways like you can't do with words. This is, I should have just put this down on the rock. I can't remember the last time I literally just went out and walked. I haven't been taking care of my body the way it should be. And it's self-neglect. I keep on saying later. And later's never going to come. And I need to make myself the priority. I love forest bathing. And that's not like getting into the neck ninjas. I'm showing off. Well, you know what I mean. Just like, it's about grounding yourself in nature. And it reduces cortisol. And being out like a cruise, being creative. What is it, by 60%? I don't know, don't hold me to that. Like daily movement. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you're feeling low in a rut, get some fresh air. Go out and touch some grass. Change your environment. Change it. It's one of the most simplest things and yet effective. We did get progress, and we did 100 Ways to Be Happy on the podcast by Liz Moody. The book is brilliant. She is a podcast host, a journalist, and a best-selling author. And what I loved about her book is how practical and so simple everything is. I need to blow something out of my nose. And really what I took away from the book was happiness isn't a big thing. It's all the small things that lead up to you feeling not excited in your life, but just like satisfied. And it's funny about how little I'm actually trying to progress. So I'm looking for ways to reset and just build those habits. I highly suggest anyone to take up that book. Erin, you just asked me on the gram what I'd suggest at the bookstore. That book. Sorry. When I turn this off, I'm going to be listening to Mel's Let Them Theory. It's a great book, but it's literally all about them. Oh my god, I need to stop. It's about finding peace and letting go and letting people judge you and have opinions about you, but not giving them control. Because our voice comes from letting go of control of other people. The sooner we accept that we don't have as much power for how everyone else is going to perceive us, as long as you're being a good person, not doing anything to hurt other people, you will live a healthier life. That was just the thought for today, the reflection. But if you're feeling stuck and you're not doing enough, think of a small thing and do it. Even if it's just like stretching, going outside, because growth isn't happening in one big leap for any of us. It's all the small, continuous steps. Not even halfway there. I am really, really out of shape. Anyway, that's all I've got for the last 3 days. Is that electrical wire? This is one of my favorite spots. Let's try and get up there. I feel like I'm not going to make it. I should have not gone for coffee after singing. But c'est la vie. Hey, this is Stuart. Have a good day and the day you deserve. I came the wrong way. I wonder, can we go through it? Or under it? Damn. Cool. If there's any, fairies just wanting to take someone away who doesn't want to go back to life, do it now.